I just realized my mic wasn't on. That sucks real bad. I always be forgetting that. I was explaining that I streamed on Saturday last time, and the mod that has the prototype in it, I forgot. Well, I looked into it, and the mod pack I downloaded it from didn't have the terrain generation thing in it that it needed. So I ended up having to download something different and fixing that, and that's why we couldn't get through and see things. So this time we are exploring more of that. I am still pretty far down. So what I need to do, and what I was explaining, sorry about the mic again, I keep forgetting. We're taking the prototype and bringing it over here, but that means we have to go around the crash zone quite a bit, so we'll have to be careful doing that. So I'm just trying to get to the floating island over here, which I realized it's floating, so I'm not going to be able to do that with my suit. So we'll swim up. And then just transport myself back to... I'll just transport myself back to the other island. Good morning, Spooky Moose. How's it going? Great to see you here on the stream. I finally figured out some more about the prototype mod, and I'm working towards that. Because I realized the rocks that were in that first one we were at a while ago were not even supposed to be there. I was just missing something that was supposed to go with this mod. So now we can actually do it. Yippee! Alright, let's find our teleport gate, which I like roughly know where it's at. I know it's in that like center part of the island, which I don't know why I'm going this way to get to it. Let's see. Oh. It's almost like if I follow the paths, it's helpful. Crazy, I know. Nice. Okay, so I believe our teleport gate is somewhere in this area, I think. I may have to look it up because because I've already activated it. It's somewhere close to here. Maybe up there? Maybe? How do I even get up there if that's the case? Whoa. Let me look it up really quick just so I'm not wasting a bunch of time. Central Lagoon. Heading north up the hill towards the west. Okay. It's a hill towards the west. This is... wait. Purple mushrooms. Hold up. Is it... I'm trying to decide. The affordable X-Mark Quest. Sorry. I'm trying to decide if it is telling me how to get to the Central Lagoon, or if it is telling me how to get to the actual thing. So I have to see it with my own eyes. I don't have YouTube Premium. So where... I'm just watching a video of exactly where it's at here. Okay, so it is up on a ledge. Looks like if we are facing the Aurora this way, it's maybe over here? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Much better. Alright. So now we'll go get the prototype and try our darndest not to lose it in a fight with a Leviathan or something. That would be not my favorite. I also did some looking into the other facility I've been having trouble finding that I looked for last stream. I believe it is here. Or it's either in this area or in this area here. It's a part we haven't explored yet. But I just wanted to look into that as well, because although I'm sure it's fun to watch me go about my business in the game, I don't want it to be stale to watch just because I'm looking for things, because that's a good part of the game sometimes, is just looking for stuff, but I want to be a little more on top of it than that, you know? Alright, so...
Detected. Primary systems active.
I suppose I have this, which we could maybe use as a power source. If not, I hope we don't run out of power. So, we'll go ahead and I'll leave them open for now. So we need to head towards this beacon, which is shown there. But we need to be careful not to get too deep into the territory of where the Leviathans are, because I don't want to try and deal with one in this giant submarine personally. And this thing moves not quickly. I cannot even check my map while I'm doing this. Okay. Yep, so we'll go right through here. And then we'll have to go kind of around, honestly. I don't want to do a straight shot towards it, so we'll go maybe towards the shallows and around. It's just gonna take a bit to get there, I suppose. Better to be safe than sorry. This is so slow. It's fine. I'll just yap about different things. I am not sure what is even going to be in there. It looked really, really cool from the outside. I was very impressed with the design. So most of it is going to be under some tunnels, and then it seems like it is also going to be in like a little orb thing. I don't know, because it said that it was sort of a place used to figure out how to defend against Leviathans with like this wall thing. So I wonder if when we get the defense capabilities for this, if we'll have a chance at defending against Leviathans like a lot. That would be super interesting. I guess there will be a bunch of panels with like options and stuff too. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm kind of pumped about the submarine. I was looking at some of the stuff online for this mod, just trying to figure out how to do it best, and I was curious how much new content it was even going to add, and it looks like this is like, I don't know, like DLC sized almost. It adds a whole new storyline, which is exciting in its own right. And then also a bunch of different facilities, as well as like 15 more hours of gameplay, which I think is like super impressive. It's awesome. All right, while we're close here, I'll check on our power really quick. Because I have no idea how much power this takes. That's not where I wanted to go. Because we're close to where we could, I already went on that one. Crazy. We're close to where I could pick up ion cubes if I needed to. Uninstall source. Okay, it's still at max. I feel like, oh, I feel like we're fine then, if we've made it this far. Must have amazing power capabilities already. Shocking. Around we go then. So I'm just going to make like a big big circle around here because this is where I encountered the Leviathan. So if I cut through here like I would like to, I think we're gonna have some problems. Because I don't have defenses on this thing. I don't know how I would be able to get it off of my ship if it got attacked. I have no idea. I'm hoping also I can fit this thing through the shallows. Shoot. I should have gone farther out this way. Let's do that. It'll be much better once I get some upgrades on this boy. A little bit of lag there, goodness. Okay. There we go. I think we're outside of the shallows now because the water changed color. Yeah. Alright. It continues. La 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 la.
Calorie intake recommended.
Sure thing, Chicky Wing. I will eventually. I'm not quite gonna go all the way to this island, but might as well. I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing ever to try and make this again, but driving it all the way out here again I think would be painful personally. Alright, let's see where we're at. A decent bit of the way to where we can start turning soon.
Vital signs stabilizing.
You can kind of tell what biome you're in by the subtle water color changes, especially when you're driving a vehicle. Because the shallows look pretty clear, but this looks murky. But being next to the crash zone looks murky in a slightly different way. Alright. I think check one more time. Yeah, we can start turning. We shall be fine, probably. I just know that this also makes a good bit of noise. I'm assuming. Makes a lot of noise for me anyways. See the weird pancake fish living their best lives. Okay, I'm gonna go down just so I can hear any potential Leviathan nonsense. Oh, that shows me my power, it seems. Okay, so it looks like we can upgrade it quite a bit, which is great. So if I turn towards it now and we look, I probably still want to go out just a little bit further. Yeah, last time we ran into the Leviathan and it grabbed onto my prawn suit. What's up, Soup? Welcome to stream. Can you draw out the Leviathan with a fish hook or press down its tongue with a cord? Lay your hands on him. Remember the battle. You will not do it again, bro. Get your quotes out of here. I think personally, I'm looking forward to like grappling a Leviathan at some point. I am gonna do some challenges near the end of the series. One of them is just gonna be to grapple onto a Leviathan with my prawn suit and go wee. Because why not? Seems hilarious to moi. Okay. We can turn at this point and we can get to it. To have modded Leviathans. There are a couple in here. I think, well, I've just seen one. There's like one extra one and it's not even super aggressive. I have seen mods where it's like huge world Leviathans that like, I don't know, they're just freaking massive. But no, just the base game ones plus that super ugly one with the 4 teeth. I forget what they're called. I have one in my fish tank. That's all I know. Replace them all with Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh, so true. And instead of screaming, they just start playing the theme at varying volumes. And then when it gets close, it gets really bass boosted and it tries to kill you by running you over. That was fairly unproblematic. I think we made it just fine. I've been so nervous about it all this time. And for what? I'm just waiting for one to pop out of the darkness and ice me. I could have had my lights on this whole time. I'm crazy with it. Hear it. We're definitely getting close. There she is. Alright, it's here. Open up.
Prototype defense facility signature identified. Broadcasting clearance key.
Oh yeah.
Clearance key accepted.
Open up. I suppose the real question now is, do I take my entire ship down there? Will it fit? Maybe. I am unsure. Risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, the worst thing that will happen is just like, dunk. The holy bomb.
Detected. Primary systems active.
Thanks, weird robot voice. Now, I'm not like a truck driver or anything, so parking this is gonna be... Whee! I don't know, man. I feel like this tail is not gonna fit down there. Because I can't just make it go like this. It just goes beep. I'm gonna at least try it.
Detected. Primary systems active.
Oh, I was pointing at the wrong thing. Okay. I can't see. Oh. Alright. The answer is no. But it is an octagon. Can I shove it in this way? The answer is still no. Alright, well, we did try after all. Let's shut her down and go in ourselves. Which I realize I don't have Galactus now, so I hope there's somewhere to breathe down there. Only one way to find out, am I right? Whee! This is quite large. Can't see. Oh. Nice. Oh my gosh.
Warning. Scans indicate the structural integrity of this facility may have been disturbed by the landing path of the Aurora. This information is legal conjecture until proven by the appropriate Galactic Federation authorities.
We would never do that. We would never destroy things with our ship by crash landing into a planet. Hi, buddy. We also don't have any of our cubes. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, I would say we kind of destroyed some stuff. I mean, I couldn't even fit here in my prawn suit, so it's safe to assume that we'll be fine. This is wild. What am I gonna find? And will I be able to find it before I run out of oxygen? Good thing I have another tank. I could use my
30 seconds.
other vehicle, but
Oxygen.
oh wait, why is it empty? Oh no. Wait. Oh no. This sucks. That soundtrack is a great one to drown to. Yeah, facts. Wonder where you didn't fill it. Yeah. I realize this now. That makes sense. It's also not very much. That's such a long tunnel. What the cheeks? Where am I even at? Okay, I'm right above. That's good. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Now that I have it full, I have no idea how big that tunnel is. It said maybe 300 kilometers or something? Or 300 meters rather. Okay, so I have both of them full. I will be using my Sea Glide this time. Hopefully we'll make it through. It's quite the tunnel. I just didn't want to be like bonking around, but I think it's worth doing. At least I didn't lose much of anything because I didn't pick up anything. And I remembered to save right before I died. I have like spooky moose in my ear going, save. Lights is so true. Thanks. Oh, good. What's up? Okay, what do we have here? Art of a something. Can't really see it. Fabricator. Goodness gracious. Let me through. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Alright. Oh dear. I'm stuck. Okay. Like, run for it. There we go. Okay. Hopefully we can open it up to a point where we can have our prawn suit down here, because it looks like we're supposed to. But I don't got no cube. But I do have this guy. Nice. Wonder where this takes us. Oh, this is where the other facility is, and these were closed down to us before, but no longer. Nice. We love cube. Light distortion field. I love this song. So glorious. What do we need here? Another one of those. Okay. So we'll need another tablet there, which we could take our prawn suit and go through into here now if we must. And then this is where I came in. I think, unless this is where I came in. I wonder how we get into that orb thing that I saw, unless this is the orb thing. Could not say. Alright, cool. So, is there a thing to craft another tablet back here? How do I make one? With rubies and alien building blocks. Okay. What we will do is try to make it through here again. Ugh. Make a run. Hiya! Oh yeah. So we'll go ahead and go through the teleporter, grab our prawn suit from the island, and then come back through here via this from the other location. Or honestly, we could get rubies and a warper fragment in this area and then just go back through. That would be much easier. How? I think I just go this way. Because this is near the Blood Kelp Trench. So if we can just keep an eye on our air tanks, we should be fine. Or warper remnant? Whatever it's called. You go this way. It's nice that it drops you near things that you need and you're not just constantly running back and forth trying to get the things you need from your base. Here is a ruby. Here is another ruby. So now we just need one of those fragments, which might be on the floor around here. If not, it will be elsewhere. I don't think it's gonna be down there. Just gotta keep your eyes peeled for some glowy nonsense amidst the other glowy nonsense. This is the modded in Leviathan with the big choppers. Big chompy boy. So pretty. Yeah. Face only a mother could love or something. Makes some good sounds. Can I just get one off of this guy without him icing me? Did I get one? No. Curses. Guess I don't think so. I didn't see anything drop anyways. Let's top up our food here. Oh. Maybe he does try to eat people. Jeez. Alright. Warper fragment. Where are you? They're normally just, you know, kind of lying around. I'm gonna top off my oxygen here. I know I have another tank, but don't want to be stupid. I think I'm going the right way. Nope. I don't know what just took a bite out of me, but that was very rude, sir. Most unexcellent. It's very hard to see out here. Even though I have my light on this thing. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Okay.
30 seconds.
Just switch out my tank here. Like a good little nugget. And also save, just in case I can't find what I'm looking for. Man, it's so dark.
.30 seconds.
I'm not going the right way. would be fine. Turns out, it is not.
Oxygen.
Oh, that one doesn't have a lot either. I'm gonna pass away. Big fish, face for radio. Yes, so true. Rip in peace. Okay, it put me back here, which is not super helpful. I probably don't have my rubies anymore, right? I have one. Okay. Let's... What do I want to do in this situation? We won't need our ship over here anymore. So let's instead run it back. At least in this area. Let me make sure I know which direction I want to go. Yeah, I'm good, I'm good. Alright. If we could find a warper fragment out here, that would be nice also. But I know I have some back at the base, so what I will do... I have no idea what that was. Oh, there's like rupees and stuff out here too. Okay. Is this another... Did I lose that egg that I got? I did. I do want that back because that was like the modded one. I'll have to look back at the footage and see where I died for that one, because gosh dang, I was out in the middle of nowhere. I was like, what, right over here? Not like way out, but I want to know what that egg was. I've not explored that wreck. This is not a wreck. That's just part of the crash zone. Alright. Focus, focus. So what I need to do is go farther out this direction, otherwise I will clearly pass away from reapers and stuff. But at least we got it explored. That is a good thing, and we know how to get back into there. And we know how to make the tablet and do all the things we need to do. I'm getting way too close. Yeah, I can hear the Reaper. Nope. Don't want to go into the void either. Okay. Careful, careful. Can you do light speed in this thing yet? No. Nope. I have to explore all of the facilities before I can make any upgrades, but hopefully someday. It will be so fast. It's so beautiful. It's so excellent. But for now, so slow and so sad. Alright, how are we looking now? A lot better. Could probably go up to the surface at this point and gauge what the heck we're doing. The Aurora, I believe, is probably over there. I wish I could pick up Galactus on the way. That would be super helpful. But nay, not this day. Thankfully, we have a teleport to that area, at least the top part of it, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. If I find that egg, it's gonna be crazy. Like, I hardly remember what it looks like. I should have been more careful and headed back sooner. I just thought I kind of knew what I was doing, but it's okay. Big collector of egg now. So good. Wow. Just make sure. Yeah, we're pretty much in the clear. Sweet. You're capable. You'll find more. But what do eggs do? That is maybe the only egg of that type, perhaps, that is in the game, because it's a part of the mod and just in that facility that I know of. The eggs you can hatch in these things called alien containment units, and they're just like cool little fish that you have, so not like integral to gameplay, but also I like looking at them. So they're integral to my gameplay. Ha ha ha. Oh, they're legit like fish. Yeah. I'll show you when we're back at the base, which I honestly think I'm just gonna leave this thing by my base until we have to bring it back. Because Lord knows I don't want to go all the way back here with it right now. Goodness gracious. Literally, he is up above right now saying, you don't want to do that. And he is right. Okay, we're getting into the shallow range. Want to make sure we don't bonk our ship on the bottom of things. Is where we're aiming for, because that'll get it close to our base, so if we need to take it to the next place, then we already have it, and it's closer to this side than it is to the other one, honestly. I just can't wait to get some speed upgrades on this, because goodness gracious. Ugh. I wish I could just drive it through here, but that is not gonna work. We'd get it so stuck. I'm glad I put my base out in deeper waters. Let me just see here. Yeah, we're gonna have to go like all the way around. Okay. In the meantime, we look at these weird little gas mask guys. They actually do eject gas pods from those bulbous things behind them, so it's pretty great that they look like they're wearing gas masks. Good game design. Okay, I think we can at least cut across this part here. If not, we'll always wish we did. Art monsters. That's their permanent name in my mind now. That's hilarious. Oh, jeez. My question is, if we have some of the stalker fish in our aquarium in our base and put some scrap metal down there, is that like a tooth farm, or does it only work out in the wild? There she is, boys. Having this thing parked outside is gonna be kinda sick, I'm not gonna lie. Too bad our windows are over there though, but it's okay. Alright. Shut her down. And out we go. So,
welcome aboard, Captain.
We've got fish tanks on both sides. This one's the super mega deluxe one that we're still kind of building out, but it has 3 layers with 3 planters, and we got one of the ugly boys in here looking, you know, ugly. And then we've got this big stacked one that just has 1 planter, but then you got kind of a taller one, so we got a ton of these guys to just chomp on for food now, which is lovely. Have you named any of them besides Ugly Boy? Yes, but only the cuttlefish, because those are like pets that swim around with you, which I have no idea where our one was that was out with us, but I believe, yeah, here's one of the cuttlefish. I believe this one is named Stinky. And the one that's out in the void somewhere is Slimeball. This one and this one do not have a name yet, so cast your votes. They do be needing names. Alright. Also, I forgot to say, I did end up seeing Iron Lung, and it was actually a great movie. I would recommend going to see it. It's pretty well based off the game. If you've not seen the game playthrough, it's still great to watch because you can still understand the plot generally, and it's just a really unique experience. And I just enjoy when people's passion projects actually are like high quality content. Like it was great. So definitely see it if you haven't. Stinky, beautiful. Yes, yes. It is a name that we should all aspire to have. I don't have any more salt. I guess oh. Does it just disappear? Weird. Okay, well, we'll just cook them for real. I never thought I'd run out of salt. I just stopped picking them up. My latest time capsule had some guy's pet fish. 6 of them. That's pretty good. The time capsule I got Saturday had another cuttlefish egg in it. So we actually are going to have 6 in this playthrough if we get all of them.
Vital signs stabilizing.
So much water. Okay. So let's... Nah, we'll put them in this other one. We'll drop off these fishy wishies. Then continue. Yeah, it just... If you don't pick up the salt, it just goes away. That's offensive. Alright. I don't actually need this anymore, I don't think. But I'll hold on to it just in case. Let's craft ourselves a tablet. And, be on our way. Or we can't even craft ourselves a tablet here, blah blah blah. Nice. Yes, yes. I was very happy. Had a couple other helpful things in it, but the main thing for me was a good old cuttlefish egg. Where's the random crafter that's out in the middle of nowhere? Does that still exist? It does. Yay. Y'all just see those fish spawn in? That's crazy. You know, just crafting in the middle of the ocean. Don't mind me. Quality. What is that? That's mine now. Can I find another? I think it's ugly as frig. Gotta put that in my fish tank. I've not seen one of those before. Like, look at him. Ribbon Ray. If I remember correctly, I was trying to upgrade or make something for the prawn suit. Like, what is that? Why does he look like that? Why do you... Those aren't fins. Bro lost the genetic lottery. Get this guy out of here. Oh dear. Alright, so we have the tablet that we need. We have a way to get to the thing. We just need to probably get our prawn suit again, which is over here. Okay. Come on, Steve. I'm gonna leave you out in the middle of nowhere again.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
I'll save the prawn suit upgrade for when I have the prawn suit back at base. Looks like a disappointed plankton with his hands on the side. Yeah, and so sassy. It's just waving its arms. Or it could be a plankton doing like the chicken dance or something, since it's flapping its little I don't know, they're not really arms at that point. I don't even know what I would call them. Dumb? Stupid? That's what I would call them. The circle of life. Alright, I'll leave Steve here because that's a fairly easy place to retrieve him. Just looks like Galactus is on the other side of things here. Just keeps switching into so much dark. Not sure why. How you doing, buddy? Anybody bully you while I was gone? Just a little bit. Alright, so we are doing what? We're going back over here, I guess. Might be better if I took this through the portal, but that'd be difficult to do. So we finna run it back. Up we go. Or no, because I want, yeah, I want my prawn suit in there just in case, because there's something to get with it. Just don't want to miss out on stuff. I also just want to put that on there. Alright. So if anybody sees a strange looking egg when we go over here, let me know. Just rocket ourselves with our grappling arm. But not into those things. Those latch onto your suit and then make you go all wonky gravitationally. Do fish lay eggs? Yes, both in this game and IRL. If you don't believe me in real life, well, this isn't a real life example, but think of the Nemo movie where Marlin and his wife, I don't remember her name because they're fish. How am I supposed to remember her name? Anyways, their fish get destroyed. Fish eggs get destroyed by like a barracuda thing, and it's super tragic, and she also loses her life. And that is not a spoiler, because if you haven't seen Finding Nemo yet, I'm sorry, but it's been out for a really long time. Okay, so I believe it's like somewhere over here, but I was somewhere over there. See, the problem is that this egg could have also fallen so far away down a hill or something, because they kind of roll. Is that it there? No, that's literally a stone. Alright. That's not it. This wasn't blue. I didn't know that's what this biome was up here. That's interesting. I guess that makes sense. Oh, I'm too far over. Okay. I'm like, what? I did not remember that. Okay, we need to go this way. Oh. There's a time capsule right there. Nice. Another one of these guys. Now they can all look stupid together. What do we got? Spent 2 years enjoying this planet far longer than I had anticipated. I wish you the same good fortune I did. Don't spoil it for yourself. Discovery and adventure is what kept me going until I could finally free myself from the grips of this planet's gravity well. I've left you my most favorite tools. I hope you do not need them. I hope I do not need them. I hopefully, there we go. Do not need them where I am going, but I hope they serve you well. Look for answers. They are there, hidden deep. I leave you one last message from an earthling of our ancient past. If one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable. Wow. Got another repair tool, another habitat builder, and a repulsion cannon. Very cool. For those of you who don't know, those are left by real players, and you get to leave people little gifts and do little messages for them, which I think is a really nice touch. Okay, so I was more over on this side. Okay, I also low-key kind of want one of these. Did you hear what noise it made when I picked it up? It's like a little fart noise. Oh man, what the heck? Alright. Man, I keep thinking those are the egg. Close to this area, but not quite sure. Die. Die so much. Eh. No more taking bites out of me, sir. Alright, let's get out and take a looky. Because I don't know exactly where I died. I also feel like this is... Oh, shoot. No. I was supposed to be over there. Dang, not over here. There's another Leviathan that's like in the base game. Those are called Ghost Leviathans. That is just a baby one, I think. No. Get out. You died yet? You should try it. I've heard it's good for your type. It's pretty hard to find stuff in this biome. Because I've died in it before, shockingly. Let's just have a looky. If it fell down there, that would suck. I just don't even know that we're gonna find it. I'd have to look back at the footage and maybe find it next time. also can't remember whether I was up on this ridge or like where I was exactly. I'll have a look-see also and just see if it's important. Y'all need to leave my stuff alone. How about that? Look at him. Ugly. And horrible noises. It went too far. It just occurred to me I may still not be able to take this through this portal. I don't know whether it was glitched last time or not, but if the portal's down that hallway, my prawn suit did not fit in that hallway. Kinda looks like it is. Hopefully it fits. Gotta go. Enjoy role-playing as a fish or whatever this game is about. I will. I cannot even fit my suit down there. Alright, well, I'll at least take the tablet back through then. Alright. That's not the right way. Having trouble, like... Okay, there we go. I'm just having trouble remembering where I'm supposed to go today. Some days really do be like that. That was like the only egg I could pick up in here. That makes me so sad. It's okay though.
Facility lockdown protocol is disabled. Detecting realignment in nearby photon particles.
Yay! That means maybe I can get in there now, perhaps? Let's read some of our stuff, shall we? So we've got a light distortion field. This schematic provides missing data relating to previously non-functional light refractors scattered across the hull of the prototype. This data describes that the refractors are capable of generating a radius around the prototype, whereby most external light is dynamically bent around the submarine, effectively preventing all external light from reaching the prototype. It is clear that the intended use for this technology is to evade detection from aggressive fauna during emergency scenarios, leading to a relatively high ionic power draw. So like a cloaking shield, I assume. According to the available schematics, the reflective barrier does not appear to affect the ability for the prototype to be sensed through vibrations and sound. That makes sense. And then we also had this. This terminal appears to have been controlling the perimeters surrounding the facility's lockdown procedure, which prior to deactivation involves a physical exterior barricade, complete internal data protection, and the distortion of a nearby photon particle, and the effort, or photon particles, in an effort to cloak the sensitive internals of the facility. The following information was decrypted from the onboard audit log. The facility was constructed slightly following the erection of the quarantine enforcement platform and appears to be linked via a constant data stream to 3 other facilities, in addition to the quarantine enforcement platform. This structure appears to have been specifically positioned in a highly defensible location, and operation logs dictate that the facility was constructed in order to research the maternal aggression of megafauna inhabiting the ecological dead zone beyond the facility's frontal barrier. Okay. In order to control the damage done to the facility from the megafauna attacks, several defensive technologies were researched and utilized to varying degrees within the facility. These technologies include schematics for a light distortion field, an ionic barrier system, and momentary electrostatic pulse emitter. Following the directive from a sibling facility much deeper underwater, this facility's primary directive was to determine the aggression of a particular megafauna organism in order to ensure that the safety of the sibling facility in its own analytic endeavors. However, an irregularity in the facility's audit log history suggests that this directive was quickly abandoned following an impromptu command issued within a sibling facility, leading to the defensive technologies developed in this facility to be used to enact an irreversible lockdown containing all life forms within it. The final audit message indicates that this lockdown was lifted mere seconds ago. Okay. Wow. So I suppose that means we can go in there now. So I guess we can go back through that place where we were before. And then go inside, I guess? I don't know. I don't have a vehicle close again, so... Alright, here we go again. Oh, don't get stuck. That stresses me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully there is an air source inside that, like, bubble thing, too. I am assuming there would be. I am meant to go this way, yes, yes. I just need to upgrade this air tank to be a bigger one. That would be good. I'm going the wrong way. Is this the right way? Yeah. Alright. There she is. protected barrier, but like, how do you get in now? Probably still from inside, I would assume. Alright. That means I have to go back through that tunnel again, maybe. I should have enough air to make it back through this. I hope. Okay. Nice. So there's no way through that. Doesn't look like it, but I just missed something this way. Here we go again. Everybody hold on to your butt cheeks. That window that I was looking through was probably the one that's visible to the outside. I mean, it's gotta be, I would think. I'm always worried I'm gonna get like turned around or something partway through and then just die. Okay. Oh. Yep. We can now go through this instead of being locked out. It was right here. Oh, I just didn't step far enough. Nice. I feel like I'm definitely supposed to have the prawn suit in here. How am I supposed to get anywhere? But how do I get it in here? Oh no, it just teleports me to stuff. Okay. That's not good. Stasis pulse. This schematic uses energy emitters surrounding the hull of the ship to passively collect and discharge underwater electrostatic energy. The discharge of this energy closely resembles the latest defensive developments in the survival grade Altair stasis rifle. I'm turning this down a little bit. Can't pay attention. Upon charge, the electrostatic pulse will temporarily paralyze nearby biological tissues, including muscles, some internal organs, and all brain activity. The following additional data was extracted. Paralysis of nearby organisms is dependent on their size. Larger organisms may regain mental functioning faster than smaller ones, potentially leading to instantaneous death of small creatures. Okay, I can see that back there. The maximum capacity for the energy cells powering the electrostatic emitters is limited, meaning that the pulse may require some time to charge in between activations and will consume a significant amount of stored energy. Warning, experiencing a discharge from the module may semi-permanently damage key cognitive functions such as muscle control. mental clarity and communication from the brainstem to the vital sensory organs, causing potential brain death from cerebral hypoxia within 10 minutes of infliction, avoided at all costs. So, don't shock yourself. Got it. So if I walk in, I can't walk into it. Dang it. Cube. Data. Maternal megafauna aggression research data. According... Nice. Wait. Dude, the fart... What did you call them? The fart monsters we now have eggs for. Let's go. According to translated data logs, this facility was first constructed to develop defensive technologies for the Global Dead Zone Mapping Initiative. These technologies were specifically designed to protect a vessel of a similar description to the one previously constructed at the quarantine enforcement platform. Albeit the distinct changes to its onboard operative systems against Leviathan-class life forms inhabiting the ecological dead zone surrounding the crater. I'm sorry, I'm not great at reading out loud, but I'm trying. To self. Don't shoot self. Yeah. So this is basically saying they're trying to map out the ecological dead zone, and they are trying to make ships or various ways of transportation to get out there and actually survive that space. Interesting. However, a more recent development in this facility's directives follows a command issued by an executive member of the alien hierarchy involving Leviathan-class embryo study for the larger bacterium research project, of which the Dead Zone Mapping Initiative is a subsidiary. Following this command, this facility began preparations to collect a Leviathan-class egg sample and study the aggressive behavior of the egg's parent in a controlled environment. This project's data file ends abruptly during this phase. However, there are no results present within the following logs. I wonder what's happened. No, I don't. That's so weird how if you try to study a Leviathan, you might get murdered. Excuse me? I just got an alien crucifix. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Okay. That's just part of it, I think. Yep. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Cube. I need to sneeze, kind of. Oh. Not anymore, I guess. Give me that. Give me this. Anything else? Alright, what do we got? Ion barrier. The schematic links previously non-functional ion energy emitters lining the hull of a prototype. The energy field generated from these emitters creates a thin electrostatic mesh around the vessel capable of absorbing blunt force impacts. The maximum capacity for the energy cells powering the energy emitter is limited, meaning that the barrier may require some time to recharge in between activations and may only protect the vessel for a few seconds at a time. Nice. We got all these things at the other place. Alright. So it seems as though we've done all the things here. 3, 4, 5. Still confused about 4 because we got something everywhere else. Not really sure. Alright. So bro is absolutely chilling. Alright, I was like, I kinda need to get through there if you don't mind. Thanks, man. Ugh, didn't quite make it. Hiya! Alright. Let me through. This is kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I have to run just right and not get stopped. There we go. Here we go. Back to portal, back to prawn suits. Don't know if we will need to go to the one facility that we don't really know the location of because it has corrupted data.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What the heck? Oh. Can I not? Guess not. Darn. Don't even look at me, bro. Don't you look at me either. Nobody look at me. Okay. Map. Over over here. This way. Across La Trench. Still searching for Eggy Waggy. I don't know what that is. I don't think that's the... Oh, yes, I do. It's these guys, because their eyes look like that. Let's see. I need to go this way. I want another one of those for sure. Ooh. Yeah. Don't even do it, man. I can see you trying to destroy me. I'm just hoping it landed like here, maybe? It wasn't a particularly small egg.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Alright.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alien crucifix is wild. What is this? It is dark again. So hard to see. Oh, hold up. Oh, it's not even in there. Okay. Good. Someone trying to spam. Dude. Get out of here. Just kind of checking around if it maybe fell near the bottom here or something. I doubt it, but it's just gonna be really hard to find. I may even do it off stream just to make sure we have it, you know. In New Zealand, in our census one year, so many people put Jedi as their region that they had to add it to all subsequent census forms after that. That is amazing. I love when people do stuff like that. I always think it's so funny. Alright, let's head back to base. I'll either try to review the footage next time and take a looky, or maybe try and find it off stream or something. I don't want to look for it too much longer here. Religion, not region. Why did I read it that way? I don't know. Sorry. That is even more funny. That makes more sense too. Of like, why are you talking about region? Religion, because the cross. Got it. Man, that is so good. I wish we could do that in the US, but I don't know if everyone could make that happen at once. I've never been diagnosed, of course, but I'm sure I have some form of dyslexia because it's so bad sometimes. Hi, Millie. Welcome to stream. At least the census was good for something. So true. I have Barnaby and Lewis for cats. Oh, those are wonderful names for cats. I'm sure they have very colorful personalities as well. What kind of cats are they? All right, we've got...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Millie, you can't be in front of my screen. You can sit on my lap though if you want to. If you're feeling so lonely. Oh, there you go. All right. Bruh. Okay. We are going to put these guys in our larger fish tank. Yo. Two fart boys. Fart monsters. The sense of them. What the heck? Put some of that in there. Just domestic short hairs. Barnaby is a ginger tabby, chubby and short. Lewis is a gray and white, skinny and leggy. They sound like a wonderful pair. I feel like those are the types of cats that people would write like illustrated children's books about. Barnaby and Lewis would just be like a wonderful name for a series like that, I think. Alright, so we've got our prawn suit back. We have... Can I do anything with this? I can put it places. I guess I should hang on to it and use it somewhere eventually. They grew up together in a rescue. Aww. I'm sure they have a soft spot for each other then. Okay, let's clear out the old... Well, there's not much to clear out, but... Just organize things a little bit here. Keep our tablet. Alright. I think that will be it for this session. Next time we'll go into either this area or this area here and check out the next facility and hopefully start doing some upgrades on the prototype and maybe get the egg back. I'll look up if that was important or not. Hopefully not, but we'll probably find it eventually. So that'll be it for now. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys later. And Spooky Moose says brothers from separate mothers for the cats. That's so beautiful. All right, see you guys next time.